girl, Kizzy Rock. And yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Tuesday. I want to say hi to all my subscribers. New as well as season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Tuesday morning. Still Tuesday morning. Got a quick word. I wanted to update this yesterday and I forgot. So I wanted to update this today. And that is, if you have not experienced yet, the flying monkeys are coming back around, the narc is doing things to try to get back in, then prepare, because it's going to happen. So the narc may have went silent on you for a little while, but what's really going on now in the spiritual realm is they know it's a done deal. Where before, many times, it's still that lingering in the spiritual realm that they feel. It's a spirit. Narcissism is a spirit. Or at least when we're speaking about it from a spiritual perspective. So all the other times in the past when you say you were leaving, you were done, they just let you talk because they know you were coming back, right? They had that grip on you. But this time, they feel the release in the spiritual realm that it's a done deal and you're never ever coming back. So now, of course, they're sending flying monkeys, right? They're watching you. They're starting some type of drama, smear campaign, starting confusion. They're starting something just to get you to react. And remember, the best thing you can do with a narc is to starve them. Don't respond to anything. Sadly, I know there are people, and my heart goes out to anybody who have children with a narcissist, because my goodness gracious, it's like at least some people get to be free forever. But if you have children with them, they're, oh my goodness gracious. Child, let us pray. But the reason why they were silent is because, again, they really thought that you were just talking the talk again. And they found a temporary new supply. And so that gave them a little fix. But because now they're feeling that release in the spiritual realm, you're their main supply, their main target, and they're realizing now that that new supply just can't do it. That new supply just can't do it. It worked for a second, but now they're realizing that new supply just ain't it. You were rare, right? Especially my empaths. You were rare. So you were loving from a true, authentic place. You were loving from a place of compassion, all that stuff. And the more you loved, the more you gave. They took advantage of your heart. They turned things around on you, manipulate you, make you feel like the scum of the earth. You're walking around with no self-esteem, no confidence, no energy, mind-boggling all over the place because they started all kind of drama with other people. The other people don't even understand it, so they're taking the narc side. So all of that heaviness, all of that hurt and that pain that you were carrying for all the years that the narc had access to you, well, God has finally given you the strength to pull away from good. God has been firm with you that you are not to go back. And now that you receive that, there's nothing in your mind that's even boggling about thinking about going back. Like, seriously, there's nothing. So there's a cap in the spiritual realm, and they know it. This is why they can't even get the same type of reaction from you. They may say something, right? They're going to say something just for it to get back to you. They're going to start some kind of lie. They're going to start some type of manipulation tactic where somebody can call you and say, hey, such and such said this, and excuse me, before you know it, you go to respond. Then the narc take your words and twist it, and now there's this whole issue, right, of you haven't, listen, as hard as it is going to be, don't respond. Even when they're lying on you, don't respond. Even when they're playing manipulation tactics, don't respond. Even when they're doing things and saying things to trigger you, don't respond. This is to the people who have children, because again, hopefully the ones who don't have children, you got away scot-free. Well, it's going to be a healing process, but you got away, meaning there's nothing left tied with them that's going to keep you there. So they're going to do things to trigger you. They're going to not pick the kids up after even promising you, just to have you spaz out. And when you spaz out, your spirit is open right back up. Now they'll latch back onto you again. And the saga continues. It's a never-ending cycle. It's a spider web. The best thing to do is not to respond at all. When they're doing certain things, they're telling the kids certain things just because it's going to get back to you, don't even respond. Don't even respond. You might have to go in your room and just put your head in the pillow. Don't even respond, because with these individuals, you have to starve them. You have to starve them, because if you give them a crumb, if you get whatever you give them, they're going to take that thing and multiply it. You got to starve them. But the new supply is getting tortured at this point, because they're now realizing that you're gone for good. And now it's amplifying now, where they're realizing that the new supply just can't do it. They can't give what you gave. And this is not always a romantic relationship, period. So whatever you do, guys, God have been clear to many of you that the season is over. You are to never in your life look back. He pulled you out of this mess when many people will probably be sadly stuck in that spider web for a lifetime, but God freed you from it. Don't fall for the manipulation tactics. Don't fall for the love bombing. They've changed. Don't listen. You've heard that one too many times, and you kept going back, and what happened? It got worse and worse and worse and worse. Now God is giving you the grace. God is giving you the strength to pull away. Stay away. If God is highlighting to you that certain people has to be removed, even though you may feel like some of these people are innocent and they didn't have anything to do with this, there's some kind of tie there. There's some kind of tie there that's keeping you tied up in that bondage and that web. So if God is telling you, no, you have to cut the relationship out. I am tired, guys. I'm stumbling over my words all day. You have to cut the relationship off with your ex's mother, your ex-mother-in-law. Right? And you're like, but I love her. She was, listen, this is it's a healing journey. So sadly, innocent people, the narc will put them in harm's way. So at this point here, this is about you. You got to do whatever. You end up with a narc because your heart was too good. So got to do whatever God tells you to do. So whatever God tells you to do, just follow your convictions, be obedient. But the narc knows this is it. You know this is it, because there's not even that thing in you any longer that just even questions, well, could I have been wrong? They'll get up in your head so bad, honey. They'll have you thinking you did something wrong, right? There's nothing there. There's nothing there to manipulate you. There's nothing there to even say, well, maybe it's possible. Yeah, I gotta go. But I wanted to share that. So keep going strong, guys, because at the end of the day, this is your healing journey. God is taking you higher, and He is going to reward you for every single thing that you've been through. It's your girl, Kizzy Rock.